Now, back to that Kevin Show with Kevin McCullough.
And we're back from Times Square, home of the famous pizza rats. So famous, actually, that they ran the bed bugs back to Paris. They said, get out of here. We got it. We're all good. No, I don't know which is worse, the pizza rats or the politicians in Times Square. And having to step over both of them oftentimes to get to the studio is discouraging. We're speaking with Hilton Beckham here on this weekend edition. And Hilton is with the America First Policy Institute. She runs the comms office there. Hilton, I want to go back to a number that you mentioned, 8 million unregistered, unvetted, unknown, illegal persons have come across our southern border, of which nearly 2 million of those are complete gotaways. We don't have any idea where they went or who they were or anything else. We do have some knowledge of the other 6 million that we stopped and gave a citation to. But when you add that number together, that outpaces the individual population of 32 states individually. That is more people than the bottom 8 states combined, and completely displaces wholesale populations if they were to achieve voting rights in those places. And I would just like to point out that there's no sign of it stopping under the Biden administration. And there's been a lot of people that have wondered what the real goal of importing all these people have been. When you look at the border, and when you look at Hamas and Israel, and you look at the unrest in the Middle East and the continued threat of terrorism on our own shores, considering that we don't really know who these people were, and it took only 19 people to pull off 9/11, we are sitting in the middle of a hotbed of mess. How do we fix it?
Well, I mean, you can start off with enforcing the law, just letting your Border Patrol agents do what they signed up to do. Let them arrest people, let them put them in these processing centers and send them back to Mexico, where they can wait and let us actually process your claims and see if they're true or not. I mean, I think a huge point here is that I think people have almost become kind of numb to what's happening on the southern border, just because, you hear it a lot, or
it's
maybe
so bad.
It's almost like you're just thinking, okay, yeah, a lot of people from the southern countries are coming through. Yeah, we heard it, we've heard it. But when we see what happened to Israel, and knowing that people from the Middle East also take advantage of American borders and how we pretty much don't have one, and that they're coming into our country and a lot of them aren't caught, what do you think is going to happen? These people hate Israel as much as they hate the United States. And they don't believe I think they call Israel the little evil and America the great evil.
The little Satan, the great Satan. Yeah.
Yes.
In the month of August, we stopped people from 163 different countries, and there were 146 of them that we stopped. These are the ones that we stopped that were on the terror watch list. Again, we've had 2 million come through that we didn't stop at all. I mean, this is a significant. I'm upset that Alicia Keys said she wants to take up paragliding in honor of the Palestinian terrorists, but we don't even need Alicia Keys to be involved in this. We have cells here that I think are probably ready to start blowing things up if they had the chance.
Oh,
and
100%.
This is Joe Biden's America.
Oh, 100%. And bringing up Alicia Keys, it makes me sick to my stomach that we have these celebrities and we have Hollywood coming out, and it's like, first of all, they have to go with the woke agendas or they'll get canceled or they'll lose followers. It just makes me sick that they even have, people look up to these Hollywood elites. But, when Israel was attacked, it was so telling. And this is such a small silver lining, because I don't ever think that it's awful that this terrorist attack even happened. But it really said loud and clear these celebrities where they stood. First of all, most of them try to put up pro-Israel statements, and then they took them down quickly because, they're going to lose followers, they're going to get canceled. And then when they did come out, they had to be like, oh yeah, we support Israel and Palestine. Like, they had to play both sides, even though Israel was the victim of such a violent, horrible attack. And it just makes me sick thinking that these Hollywood elitists are again the people that all of Americans we idolize, except they could care less about our country. They don't care. They don't have the America First spirit. They see our open border and they're like, oh yeah, we need to be we need to be humanitarian and help people that need our help. No, like, we need law and order. We need our border. We need to support Israel. We need to condemn terrorists and not act like we're these sympathizers to people who do not need our sympathy.
Yeah. Now the horn's starting to grow out of the head. Now I can see it. It's coming on camera. The homeschool brain.
It makes me so angry.
Hilton, it is a real pleasure to have you with us. Please come back and talk to us often between now and the election, and keep up the great work at AFPI.
Hey, thanks, Kevin.
You got it. Kevin McCullough, we've got much more straight ahead from Times Square.
Ready or not, we'll be right back. That Kevin